I haven't been put to sleep since I was 12. So I was really nervous about that thing and the whole process. But after going through it, I found out that it really wasn't that bad. Now, there's two sections here I'm going to discuss with you real quick. The first is of the process is you have to take a solution called Gavalite C. Now, they kept saying the worst part is the solution. I didn't believe them, but if the worst part is the solution. Now, Gavalite C should be in the Guinness Book of World Record or something because that solution, it made my bottom parts do things I didn't know that it could do. I mean, it was amazing. And also, at one point, I didn't know if I was number one or number twoing at the same time. I mean, but we're going to fast forward to the actual procedure itself. Now, as I said, I had never been put under before since I was 12. And so really nervous. I get in and then, they have to prep you. And prepping basically means they put all these tubes and wires in your nose and oxygen monitors checking my heart because I guess they putting me to sleep. And they asked me all these questions. And then I got wires on my chest, my nose, and things checking my blood pressure every 5 minutes. I feel like I was in a space shuttle. So then they wheel me on back to the procedure room. And then I'm talking to the nurses and, they're asking me a few questions and just talking about life stuff. And the doctor was running late. But finally, the doctor finally shows up. And when the doctor shows up, everybody just started saying goodbye. The nurses started saying, all right, Mr. Patterson, it was nice meeting you. You take care. And I'm like, well, he just walked in and they said, well, we're gonna start administering the medicine to put you to sleep. And so, in my head, I thought it would be like in the movies or something, where you kind of drift off. Right when the nurse started turning on the medicine, right at about that time, my hand, they had the medicine right here in my hand where it was in a vein. And that vein started burning. And then it started radiating. It started to feel like a Charlie horse. And then I thought to myself, now I'm sitting here with these tubes. It's over. It was over just that quick. Before I could even tell him mid-thought of my hand is starting to hurt. It's over, Mr. Patterson. Not only was it over, but I was back in the recovery room, all the tubes and all the wires, everything, and I was prepped. They had me sitting up in the bed, like, you could get dressed now, Mr. Patterson. That blew my mind, just how I was mad at my body. Seemed like it didn't even put any resistance to that medicine. Seemed like I fight it off, and man, they had to give you extra dose. Nah, my body just laid right over. It was like no fighting.